Hey there, Don Wilson here, and welcome back to FB Ads Cracked. We're going to be talking about image mastery. This is going to be one of the shorter videos, so you're going to enjoy that. Here's what we're going to be covering. We'll get right into it, straight through as fast as possible, so I can get you out there creating your ads, because you've seen what we do for ad copy throughout, you know your niche, you're pretty much ready to go. So we're going to talk about pattern interrupts and image sizes for weird stuff, because I want you thinking in advance. You got ads, I want you to understand fully the capabilities of the ad system. So we'll talk about retargeting and a few things, all right? So pattern interrupts. You know what you want for interest. You know what you've got for a demographic. You're ready to run the ad. You just need to write the copy and put an ad photo. So you make that quick, punchy ad copy. And then what do you pick for a photo? Well, there's a couple different ways to make really good photos. And there's a whole other module we'll talk about at the very end that's all about these. So we'll go quick. Clean stroke, eye staring. Now, if you saw in one of the videos where I was showing you campaigns, the German Shepherd one, we got 10,000 clicks for or 11,000 clicks for 10 bucks in one day. This is the exact ad. We got a 3.2% click-through rate for the first 12 hours or so. And that's a great ad. It's got a cute puppy, all right? But the eyes are staring right back at you. That's very important. If the eyes are staring right back at someone, they get more of a connection with the photo. It's proven that humans will connect with eyes, okay? So you're going to take small little psychological triggers, pattern interrupts, these red strokes on a actual blue background. If you can do black and red, that's the best, because black contradicts the white background of Facebook and red contradicts the blue lettering, okay? So there's a couple different ways to do it, but if you can get eyeballs staring back at them, sometimes it's just, you just want to get a nice clean stroke and do that. This ad crushed it, okay? Colorful. Here's an ad I used for one of my Facebook products. We've got a rainbow dollar sign. I could have just made it green, I could have made it red or whatever, and red did work okay too. But when we made it into a rainbow color, we noticed a drastic difference in the CTR uptake, okay? So make sure you use these two things. Here's more pattern interrupts. Rotated. Every time I use this, no matter what the ad is, and you can use it in conjunction with everything out there, it gets a higher click-through reach. All right? Look over on the right. Which one of those ads stick out to you? Now, there's a lot of great ads on that one. It's probably the one where you've got my face looking at you with a thick red border, slightly rotated. That's a combination of a lot of different things there. Now, I've got one that's at the very top of this that you probably didn't see very well because it blends in perfectly with the ad that's, or not the ad, with the logo that's on the back of the PowerPoint here. That was one of my actual ads with a custom audience that was going to my JVs. Now we'll talk about that more in a different module, but the one that stands out the most, 9 times out of 10, is going to be the one that's rotated, the one that's following everything. You spent some good time on it, you've stroked it. Sometimes our actual ad software that you can find in the members area will do some of this for you. Some of it may not. So just spend some time on the ad photo, especially if you're in a campaign or a niche that you're in long term. Like I'm in the internet marketing niche long term. I'm in the dog niche long term. So I spend a long time on my ads in my photos. Now if I'm just trying a new niche out, I toss it in the ad software, I go really fast. Now, here's another thing. If you can get it familiar, ridiculous, and loud, and I usually save these for retargeting campaigns, and I try and take everything I know about ads and put it into one photo. So I've got me with a ridiculous actual photo that I took in my car with me just opening my mouth loud, looking ridiculous, and my eyes are kind of staring back. I wish I would have got the eyes a little more clear in that photo. Got a thick red stroke, rotated slightly, everything that I could do to make that photo stand out, I did. Now, if I could have put maybe a green dot in the middle of my mouth, that's probably about the only thing I could think of to make this a little bit better photo. But it's very easy. In this one, it was a retargeting photo. So I called out my name, and I called out, get Don Wilson's blueprint. Now, if you look at the top right, this one's to JV, so they all know who I am too. So I call out my name and the headline. Now, if you look at the one at the bottom right, where here with the FB Ads Cracked goes live, this may hit with affiliate traffic. They don't all possibly know my name. Maybe they saw a notification list. So I don't use my name in it. I use the name of the product that they hit so they can resonate with that for that retargeting ad. But we'll get into that at another time. But these are the tricks of the photos, okay? Now, let's get slightly technical. Image sizes. Facebook ads. Currently, it's 100 pixels by 72 pixels. Sometimes they change it inside of Facebook ads. I don't really know exactly what it is the time you watch this, but I know they do let it resize. So as long as you've got a good ratio or a good photo, you put it up in Facebook ads, almost every time it's just going to resize it to the size for you, okay? Now, newsfeed photos, these are also going to resize if they're bigger, but it's up to 398 pixels by 398 pixels. You know, some people say 400, but I found it's 398. Retargeting. Now here's where it gets important to know these. You're setting up retargeting pixels, and we'll talk about that more when we get there, but this is the image section, so I did want to hit this. Retargeting ads should have these same techniques in them. The awesome borders, the rotation, the weird faces, the crazy stuff. Perfect audience, 99 pixels by 72 pixels. They do not resize the photo. They may after I come up with this course, but as of right now, it's a pain in the butt too because I suck at images. So we've got the software. It doesn't resize the photo. 99 pixels by 72 pixels. You can scale them in GIMP. You can scale them in whatever software you want. But you need to have that coming in to perfect audience for your retargeting campaigns with the right size photos. AdRoll is retargeting that puts your photos inside the news feed. Now, I don't want to talk about retargeting too much, but 99 by 72 for perfect audience, 200 by 200 for AdRoll. Neither one of these companies automatically resize your photos at this time. So you make sure you've got everything you learned in the image mastery and the right sizes if you're doing retargeting. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk to you about with the images. You write that ad copy, you finish everything that you've got in those ads, okay, and you set that thing loose. You do a really good photo, take some time with it, and there's a huge module, Module 4 in the bonuses, or Damien, it's a course that I had to buy rights to that cost me thousands of dollars, a great course. He goes through in Module 4, it's the best module in there, everything he does in his image mastery for these dirt cheap half-cent, quarter-cent clicks. So, keep going through the core training here in FB Ads Cracked, but later, once you've got your ads up and going, check out that Module 4 that he does because there's some great stuff in there to get dirt cheap clicks by getting high click-through photos and ads. So, hope you like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.